How to thread a Necci sewing machine. Necci, an Italian manufacturing company, has been making sewing machines since 1924. If you have a Necci model, but you can't figure out how to thread it, these instructions will work as general guidelines. Keep in mind that threading procedures vary slightly depending upon the model. Part 1. Threading the spools. 1. Raise the presser foot. Flick up the switch to the back of the presser foot or on the side of the machine. There is a presser bar lever located in one of these positions. 2. Turn the balance when toward you. Raise the needle to its highest position. 3. Find the spool pins on your machine. These are usually two plastic pins located on the top or near the base that hold your spools of thread. Locate the spool pins and remove them. 4. Place 1 or 2 full spools of thread onto the spool pins, with the thread going toward the presser foot in a clockwise direction. Insert the spool pin on top of the spool. It is required to keep the spool pins in place. You only need 2 spools of thread if you are using 2 needles. 5. Test that each spool turns without problems. Draw out a foot of extra thread with which you will thread the upper portion of the machine. Cut the end of the thread so that it is easier to thread through the needle. 6. Notice the thread guide, a small round pin with an attached piece of metal. Bring the thread through the first hole and pull it through the partial hole on the other side. It should be threaded from the bottom through the top of the partial hole and then stretched downward. 7. Pull it down through the upper thread tension dial. If you are threading 2 spools of thread, the first one should pass through the right side of the upper thread tension disc and the back spool should thread through the left side of the upper thread tension disc. They will attach to 2 different needles. 8. Pull it under the check spring thread guide. It should catch on the thread guide lightly as you pull it through and continue downward. 9. Pass the thread through the front loop on the presser foot. Then, pass the end of the thread through the eye of the needle. Pull at least 4 inches, 10 centimeters, of thread through the needles. Note that the thread from a second spool should go from the back spool to the left side of the tension disc and through the eye of the left needle. 10. Pull the excess thread through the bottom of the presser foot and pull it backward. Part 2. Inserting the bobbin. 1. Open the shuttle race cover on the bottom of the sewing machine, near the presser foot. This is the metal compartment in which the bobbin or backing thread is stored. 2. Unlatch the bobbin case and pull it out of the machine. Many Necci machines have bobbin cases and you must pull up on the latch to release the bobbin and pull it out. 3. Grab a bobbin full of thread. This thread color should be chosen to go on the underside of your project. Pull out 2 inches, 5 centimeters, of excess thread from the bobbin. 4. Insert the bobbin into the bobbin case. The bobbin must turn clockwise, so ensure it is going this direction when you insert it. 5. Guide the excess thread through the slot in the bobbin case. It will go underneath the tension spring. Pull the thread another 2 inches forward. 6. Open the latch of your bobbin case. Hold it open. Place the bobbin case onto the center pin in the shuttle race. 7. Release the latch on the bobbin case. Check to see if the bobbin case is secured. Close the shuttle race cover. 8. Hold your previously threaded upper thread with your left hand to keep it from moving out of the needle. Turn your hand wheel toward you until the needle goes down through the floor of the machine and up again. 9. Watch as the bobbin thread is pulled up in a loop. Pull this thread out further. 10. Pull both threads backwards, so that they are lying behind the presser foot. Now, you can use your sewing machine. Tips. If you are having trouble threading the machine, find the model number on the sewing machine. Type the model number and Netchi sewing machine into a search engine and look for the instruction manual. Things. Thread spools. Bobbins. Scissors. Sewing machine instruction model.